I'm curious. You had the altercation with D Book or CP, whoever it was in the fourth.
From 31 last year to about 37, 38 per game this year. And see George and Cameron Payne having some words, and now Booker getting involved.
And then after the game, you said something about how the talk about your name has been different. Just what has that been like for you? Why do you think that is after you've had a great career throughout the NBA?
That's a question you got to ask them. I mean, I don't talk. I don't talk. I play my game. For whatever reason, it's dudes talking. Like, I've never heard people talking, and it's never been directed towards me. But for some reason, it's a lot of mouth.
I don't know what Paul George is really upset about here. I really don't. I mean, he's hot as a firecracker. I mean, he's hot as a firecracker. I don't know what he expects. I mean,
and it's fine. It's fine. I got to play up to that. I'll go through the fire. It's fine as long as we come out on top and we win. And I'm helping my team win. That's all that matters. Save the rest for they can do what they want. I'm locked in, and it's more so about me just being at peace and at ease.
He's lucky he didn't play in the 80s. They would have been in chopped a couple of braids off by now. But I mean, that's a good block there from Payne, and he just fell on him after he blocked the shot. So I'm just trying to figure out why Paul George is a little upset.
And you can see Cameron Payne didn't say anything. Devin Booker took exception to the response from Paul George. We know about the competitive juices of one Devin Booker.
Paul, you were just talking about how, guys are talking and chirping. What was going on with you and Chris Paul and Devin tonight? It seemed like that was going on tonight. What was going on with you three?
You got to ask them.
You and Paul George had some words. Was that you just defending your teammate Chris? And what happened there?
I mean, it's nothing. Honestly, it's nothing. You got to ask them. I was talking to the ref. TP jumped in, and it escalated from there.
Hey, Devin, what did Paul say to you?
I don't remember. Like I said, I've never had any words talking. There was never any altercation. It was always peace when I'm on the floor. But for whatever reason, it's a lot of chirping and people just living in the past. Last year was last year. I'm in a new situation. I'm in a different mindset. Any of that hate stuff, you gotta ask them. I don't really know where that's coming from.
Obviously, Paul came out the game, and then Devin and Paul George kind of got into it a little bit. Is that when you're looking at, okay, we're showing fight, we're not going to just lay down in the situation? I mean, do you see it that way, or maybe you see it differently? I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, even before that, I know we have a team that just won't give in. I played Book the whole second half because he just didn't want to come out, and I trust him to be Book in those moments. I don't think the situation with Paul did anything for either team. I just think it happens. There wasn't a change of play after that. Those guys were competing and going after each other a little bit. That stuff happens in games.
Second half, whether it was Paul George talking to Cameron Payne or Paul George talking to Chris Paul or Jay Crowder or Devin Booker, how intense was that second half? And can we expect this same kind of intensity from these teams from every game going forward that you two play this year?
Most def. Our guys, our guards especially, they don't back down to no challenge. So, just having those guys really change the momentum of the game and set the tone how we gonna play. It's just, we're not gonna let you play comfortable. You had your chances, you had your runs, but we had enough. And we just gotta make sure we come out the gate knowing that we can't let dudes be in rhythm on how they play, on how they do things, or need to interrupt everything.